I'm Ryan Milton from Team Flex, and today we are going to be looking at NPC Universe. We're going to look at some Masters, wellness athletes, and pro card winners. Okay, we're going to look at some of those athletes specifically in the Masters groups that are winning their pro cards right now in wellness, and we're going to review a little bit of what's going on with those physiques and ultimately tell you what it means out there if you're watching this channel. What is winning on, not only a wellness stage, what's winning a pro card, but what's winning in the Masters groups? It's one of the top questions I get. That's why I'm making a whole video about it, all right? Let's get down to business. So this is Wellness Masters 35 Pro, okay? In other words, pro card winners here. As we have Class A, an overall winner, Heisy. We have Class B, Sherece over here, and Class C, Cherie, okay? Or Cherie, one of the two. I'm not 100%. Sorry if I'm butchering your names. Reach out to me on Instagram. Tell me how to say it. I promise I'll say it correctly for every video ever after, okay? So let's take a look. All of these athletes, keep in mind, won their pro card in wellness. Congratulations, ladies. Great job. Fantastic, examples of what's going on in wellness right now. Let's take a look. So here we have Heisy, and she is the Class A and overall winner right here for 35. And what we can see, again, very wellness look right here. Wellness, as we know, is our lower body dominant division. So really the focus always needs to be what's going on in the lower body. Glutes from the front, upper glute from the front, that quad fullness and shape and density. And then, the upper body becomes a secondary thing you want to see, right? You want to see a little bit of that fullness in the shoulders. Sometimes compares carry a little bit more in the bicep and tricep here. It is a more muscular division overall, especially lower body. But, she has a very complete look here, totally pulls it off. Good sweep in the quads. Glute is very full. Upper glute we can see clearly pronounced. Good balance in the upper body where, on a different competitor, you could say, that's starting to push a little bit too much size on her. It works for her physique because she has so much, muscle in the lower body. Great taper into the midsection. This creates that look, and, the lower body base, very much a dominant look there. So she has the super stamp of, really just bringing a top quality wellness look to Universe here. As I've said on some other videos on the channel, Universe was extremely competitive. And, that's just a very quality wellness physique. Now, on the conditioning side, she definitely brought a little bit leaner, but clearly that was favored from judges at this event here, which, again, if you know anything about Universe, I've coached for a long time. I know Universe generally kind of leans a little bit bigger and leaner as far as what they award there. She's definitely a little on the leaner side for wellness, but doesn't hurt her physique, honestly. You can see some splits in the quad, separations here. We can see a good oblique cut, a little bit of separation up top. It's just getting to the edge of like, okay, that's pretty lean, too lean maybe, but it's not on her physique. She pulls it off very, very well. Super good quality wellness look. Okay, Sherece here, okay, Class B pro card winner. She has, really good lower body shape. We can see a lot of fullness, a lot of density to that glute, upper glute, very pronounced, very developed, quads that match that shape, super narrow waist taper here. And, her upper body, not distracting, not deterring, not taken away from anything. Honestly, it's a very complete look, and she does have a little bit of a softer condition too. So it just gives you a highlight, right? When you look at these two together, we're talking about a separation of Class A to Class B right there. That's the only difference, and they're both winning a pro card. So keep in mind, when you go to stage and you're trying to get a pro card, bring your best look. That's really the key. So she has overall very good quality, clearly lower body dominant physique, wins that pro card, takes it home. One thing I will talk about is her hair color here, right? Because I get a lot from questions, a lot of competitors. They always think, oh, no, I can't have, my hair be dyed. I've had literally competitors ask me specifically about this hair color, right? This more kind of red type of a hair color dyed in there. And thinking they couldn't do it, thinking they had to do it. I've seen competitors literally have it all prep and change it last minute. Look at this. She's got it. She rocked it. She's winning a pro card. Ladies, bring whatever hair you want to stage. Whatever's going to make you the most confident, that's what's going to help you win. I promise you. So it really does nail that look. Totally complete wellness physique. Really awesome. We're going to go to the back, by the way. Look at the back pose of all these ladies here in just a minute. So let's take a look over here at Cherie, Class C. And let's see what's going on there. So what we can see right away, Lower body, wellness. This is a wellness look. Good balance in the quads, the glutes. A little bit of a different posing choice here. Maybe it's just the angle, but that's all right. We can still see there's a lot of muscle going on there. Good tapering at the midsection, shoulders, and biceps and triceps. She does seem to have a little bit more muscle up top. That's all right, though. You know, in wellness, you're able to do that a little bit. You can have a little bit more muscle up there, and it doesn't actually hurt as long as what's going on down here is still locking that look in. She's got a very complete wellness look. We can tell there's definitely good muscle there, not overly lean, not too soft either. Locks it in. The full story always gets told from the back. So let's pop over there and see what we got. And here we go. Overall and Class A winner here. Heisy, Sherece over there, Cherie over here, and very complete looks, very different looks. I want to reiterate, all of you watching, I know competitors are some of the worst at comparing. Like they look at something on Instagram, think they got to, I got to train my quads a little bit more. She has a little bit more quads. She's competing bikini, but well, whatever. Look at this. This is 3 totally different looks from the back. And 3 athletes all winning their pro cards in the 35 plus category. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Let's take a look though, a little bit more in depth. So wellness, we know lower body should take the cake, should be the first place your eyes go. It is here, no doubt. Very complete look, a good quad sweep from the back. That's all muscle density. That's all that size coming through those quads. You want to have that 100%. Hamstrings full, you pronounce, you can see them. Slight separation between the glutes and the hamstring tie-in. That's complete. Upper glute is complete. Overall glute density, complete. Nails this look. No doubt the overall win there. She's got it all completed, and her upper body, just a slight little bit of that shoulder shape. Nothing else too crazy. Nothing else you should see, though, in wellness. That is a super, complete wellness look. Full. It's showing the lines. It's showing exactly what it needs to do, and it's letting the lower body take the show. Same thing over here, Class B Sherece, right? Keep in mind that red hair, ladies. I just talked about that. Outstanding example of what you can actually do on stage. A lot of competitors get in their own head about things. Bring whatever you want to stage. It's going to work, okay? As long as if it works for you, it'll work. It'll work for the judges, okay? So look here, good shoulder shape overall, tapers in, everything's there. Lower body-wise, we got really good structure, fullness in the quads, hamstrings showing through there, slight separation, glute hamstring tie-in. Upper glutes developed, overall glutes developed, lockdown look. Again, pro card win. Universe very, very close right now. A lot of these athletes really just brought very super quality physiques to stage. Showcases super well, and they're probably just small points off of each other. Very consistent looks, which is great for all you viewers trying to figure this out. You're getting very clear examples of what is winning right now on a wellness stage, okay? So we look here, a little bit of a leaner look instantly. I'll say that. Nothing wrong with it, though. Good overall shoulder shape here. Tapers in, gets us that illusion, that look. Upper glute is full, rounded, developed, showing that tie-in through here. Quads, fullness, hamstring, everything is all there. For her, she brought a little bit leaner. Not a big deal. Shows through pretty well. Works okay. I would honestly probably say fill it out a little more, but hey, that's just my opinion. It overall, look at this. 3 different pro card winners, and really it just shows it all like in just a different way. So that's awesome. Great job to all these ladies. Very, very competitive, quality physiques. We got a couple more to do, but first, do my free trial, folks. If you're watching this channel and you're learning stuff, I keep getting people like, wow, so amazing to see these videos. I'm learning so much. Do this, okay? 7-day free trial. Train with me free as your coach for 7 days. I don't just do videos. I coach athletes. I coach some of the athletes we watch in these videos. And I can coach you free for 7 days. It's my give back to the bodybuilding world, my give back to you, your advantage you can take to learn some more info. I'll give you analysis on your physique if that's what you want. I'll give you training, custom training. I'll give you nutrition. Whatever it is you're looking for, I can help you with it. Posing, tweaks, all of it. We can do it free. 7 days right here. No payment. You don't put credit card info in. You don't get charged at the end of the thing. I don't do stuff like that. I hate stuff like that. Just a free opportunity. So go to teamfflex.com/7-day trial. Do it right now. I'm telling you, teamfflex.com/7-day trial. And if you're one of the people that watch this channel all the time, you're like, you've said this 100 times and you still haven't done it, Get over here. Come on, make my day. I appreciate it. I want to help you. That's why I do this. I want to help you. And, one day I'm probably going to get tired, guys. Probably going to burn out, and I won't be able to, give that free trial no more. Don't be one of the people that missed it. All right, so now I want to take a look at a couple more Pro Card winners in the 40-plus category now. So Class A, Millie, and Class B, Krishna, okay? And what we got is, again, very close looks, some different looks. And, again, keep in mind, all winning pro cards, you got to keep that in mind. If you're trying to win your pro card, your best look, guess what it is? The one that you're bringing, okay? So let's take a look. Millie here, good overall shoulder development, tapers into her waist pretty well. We can see good glute structure, good quad development here, fullness there. She does showcase a little bit leaner. We can see some veins and things in the upper body, in the midsection, the abdomen. Not a big deal though. Again, like wellness, you kind of get away with that these days, being a little bit leaner, especially Universe, where it always goes a little bit leaner for the most part, okay? Krishna over here, good overall shoulder fullness and shape. Bicep and tricep matching with that pretty well. That's good. Tapers in very well. Narrow waist, good. Lower body, good glute structure, balancing with the quads and the hamstrings here. Upper glute development showcasing through pretty well. So again, very, very close quality physique. She does show a little bit softer. That's okay though, because again, there's a range. You got to know what your best look is. That's the real key in wellness or any division. You got to know your best look, not just that the competitor look like this, I got to look like that. No, not how it works, right? Both pro card winners, fantastic job, ladies. Great examples of what we're looking at here in wellness right now and what's going pro. Take a look from the back, and clearly super wellness looks back here. A lot of glute density, a lot of quads, a lot of hamstring tie-in, everything. I mean, Millie has a very just developed and, it's coming through, popping through, lean look here, which works for her. It's great. She can pull off a little bit leaner, honestly, because she's got so much muscle, so much fullness. Upper body isn't distracting at all, right? It's all about what's going on down here, and that's great. That's wellness. If we roll over here, we're going to see on Krishna here, same kind of thing, a little bit softer. That's all right. It's still right on, criteria as far as condition. Very much so a wellness dominant look. Humongo quads, hamstrings, good tie-in coming through, overall glute shape and upper glute density. I mean, it's just clear markers, all right? And if you're a newbie, by the way, watching my channel, you're somebody who's like you're not competing yet, you're trying to figure this out, you need to be looking at what's winning on national stages. It's the most accurate idea of the NPC for sure, what, that criteria really is. And again, we're seeing here, and this is great quality to every single lady in these videos. Fantastic job. And just another stamp, by the way, for all of you saying, oh, I can't start, I'm in my 40s, I can't start, I'm 37, whatever. No, you can and you should. Look at these ladies rocking this, killing it, going out on stage, making a showcase not only for superior wellness physiques and great quality, but also in these age tiers that a lot of people would say, no, not possible, I don't want to do it, right? Do not limit your potential. Go out there like these ladies and rock that stage. And also, of course, you got to start right here checking out my free trial. All right, so come do it. Hang out with me. I appreciate you. And thank you for watching. Coach Rye is out.